What's up, everybody? I'm going to get into this Trump getting convicted topic, and we'll dive into that. But first, I want to say thanks for you guys, man, who are sending me the letters, or not letters, but emails. I appreciate that, and I don't take lightly y'all sending me those emails, and that y'all even take your time out of your day to be able to converse with me at all or to write me at all. And I'm humbled by that. I appreciate it. I will write you back. If you ever write me, I will write you back. And I appreciate the time that you took in that. I don't take it lightly. And I appreciate it, man. Just like anything else, man, I appreciate all y'all that are following, that are subscribers, that comment, that share, all that with these videos. I really appreciate that. It lets Rams actually get out to people so people can actually change the trajectory of their life with, especially with the way the world is right now, because we know, especially the topic I'm about to get into, it's getting crazy, man, and nothing's making, like, it's the upside down, right? And I know a lot of people have talked about that, in the world being the upside down or being different or changed or whatnot, and that's all cool and all, but at the end of the day, what are we going to do with it? How are we going to live with that? So again, appreciate you guys, love you guys, and thanks a lot for all that. Don't stop writing or emailing or commenting or any of that stuff. I appreciate it. Also, so let's get back on. Not also. Let's just move on to the next topic. Um, with Trump being convicted as a felon, man, only president that I know that has that many felon charges and convictions, right? Um, I'm not going to delve too far into how hypocritical it seems, because I don't really think of, okay, I think it's hypocritical, but at the same point it's politics, and politics is a scumbag's game. That's why I don't play in it. That's why I wouldn't run for office. I've thought about it in the past, maybe that would be something that I should do or maybe would do. But the more and more I've learned about politics and who's in politics, I'm not going to run at all for any office. I wouldn't change anything. I would only be in for so long before they kicked me out. I wouldn't go along with their narrative, and so yeah, it wouldn't last long for me to be in there. And I would try to put myself out of a job. I would vote on things to where I am not needed anymore. And the more the freedom would go back to the people, which is how it should work for all of it, right? All of these politicians should be out there looking out for you, right? And there's some things that I'm not all right with Trump. Bump stock, red flag laws, all these different things like that. I'm not fans of that. The people who he had around him, the pokey poke, all that stuff. No, I wasn't for him on that. I didn't agree with that. I wasn't a fan of that, and I don't subscribe to that. So I say all that in the fact of, a lot of people now are starting to talk about how they're going to vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump. Do what you want to do. That's all. That's your life. You can do what you want to do with your life. You can vote for who you want to vote for. I will bring up to the point of, if they can bring up charges like they did, that one weren't his charges, or weren't charged, they're misdemeanors, right? They weren't felonies. They were brought up to be felonies for maybe a charge that he might have done before, to be hiding something else. So they just made it that way. And then there comes out word that the judge that had that whole ordeal, or that was over this whole ordeal, that there was some money that he gave to the Democratic Party, and now the Democratic Party is paying his daughter almost the same amount of money that he gave. So seems like some laundering there. I don't know everything about it. Like I said, I don't try to get into it too much. I pay attention to it, stay on the outskirts, and then move on. But if they can pull those charges on a prior president, one running for re-election, and, well, not re-election for this term, but running for re-election from the term that he had, and we know how the voting system went on the last voting system, or the last vote, right, for presidency. if they can come up with these charges and do these things and cause somebody like that to get felony charges that were misdemeanors, right? They were misdemeanors. Do you not think that they could throw an election? Do you not think that they'll do that? Do you not think that they could make it to where your vote doesn't count, that they're going to put in who they want in? Now, I'm not going to get too far into it, but I've been thinking that that's the way this whole thing runs for the past maybe 100 years, is that an election hasn't even mattered. I even think that I'm not going to say everything, but some of y'all who've watched all these videos will know what state I'm in. But my governor, the governor of this state that I live in, I believe he stole an election twice. I know there are some things that seem very fishy about that. Now, do I have hard evidence? No, I don't. I see things that I saw and how things procrued over the election and how all of a sudden votes showed up for somebody to win. Yeah, I think that was stolen. I think that the presidential one was stolen. And I think there's a lot of elections that are made to come out the way that they want them to come out. So, how do we deal with that? How do we... So here's that whole part of the earth is falling apart, right? Or our country's falling apart. Or everything is going to junk. What do we do with that? Well, like we do everything. We man up. We love our families. We provide for our families. We protect our families. And we're giving everything we can to our families. And because of that, we're able to give to our community or be the best for our community that we can. A man that loves his family and is there for his family and is a good, godly man and is subservient and obedient to the Father is the number one helpful person that a community could ever have. Right? Nobody wants a deadbeat dad in their community, just running around, not taking care of the kids that he has, blaming everything on everybody else and not taking accountability for what he did. A man that doesn't work hard, nobody wants that guy around. Why do you want... Okay, so anybody you know that are your friends or that you're acquainted to that don't work hard, you're kind of standoffish to those guys. I know I am. If they don't work hard, I kind of like, I really don't want to hang out with you. I don't try to have conversation with those people. I try to figure out and pick their brains so maybe they'll change their approach and try to be the leader that they need to be and work hard. But I'm not trying to go be buddy-buddy with them, right? So that's what we do with this. You can vote, do whatever you want to with that. I know what I'm going to do. You can vote Trump, you can vote Biden. I really do not care. That's your life. I have what I believe and what I think, and I don't suspect or expect everybody to agree with me or many people to agree with me. I'm fine with being on my own with that. But what I do expect you to be is a good father, a good leader, a good husband, a good provider, a good protector. Be that leader you're supposed to be in your family. I'm not perfect. I fall short in all these things, right? I'm just telling you what to strive for. I strive for them daily. I try to do better and be better and do all those things that I can that will help me to grow better as a man. I try to stay physically fit as I can. I try to keep myself reading in my scripture, staying strong in that. I try to spend time with my family, not just stuck in everything. I give good due diligence to my work that I have. And if you can, try to build a business, grow something, right? How we change things is by us growing something to go against whatever propagandic narrative that they've got against us, right? Now, you got to understand the cards are stacked against you. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But it's doable. And if we learn how to effectively live, I will say, we can do a lot. We can change a whole lot. We can make the world exactly what we want it to be, what it used to be. We can do that. We just got to have the intestinal fortitude, right? The guts to step up and be that. We've got to have the honor built inside of us to strive to be that excellent person. All right? All right, guys. That's all I got on that, man. Strive, keep pushing forward, keep trying to do better. That's the end of my period instruction on that. Go check out the Patreon, like and share this, subscribe, comment down below. That's how we need to get this stuff out there, man. Algorithm's already probably against me. I know I've got some videos that take off, and then other videos I know I mention some things and then they don't get seen at all. I've had a couple videos that just kind of, they wouldn't allow them to upload. So yeah, let's get this out there, get people knowing, and help change this world to what it should be, right? A safe place, and a place that's built for our kids to be able to strive. Leave something generationally, right? All right, man. I've talked enough. Y'all get on out there, do your work. I appreciate it. Y'all stay Oscar Mike.